Hey guys, it's Carl. Welcome back to another gift guide episode. Like I mentioned, I think this segment is one of my favorites. So it's between that $50 to $100 range. I feel this price point is not only beneficial because you can actually pick up a sweet piece of tech, but it's enough money that, if you give that gift, I think the other person will appreciate it. And even if you grab it for yourself, you will not be disappointed. So before we start, just like all my other gift guide episodes, you have a chance of winning one of the items today. Just leave that comment down below. Sub to the channel, can't ask for anything more than that, and follow me over on Instagram where I will be announcing the winners in and around Christmas Day. I'm blabbering. Here's your first $50 tech item. And funnily enough, it is a Dbrand Skin, which we initially checked out in the under $25 episode, but Dbrand just came out with these new leather skins. And I know Dbrand typically has sticker skins, but these are actual legit leather. They don't cost $50, they cost $34, but if you grab a couple, they also have some extra little bonuses like a Rubik's Cube, like a pyramid, if you grab those around that $50 mark. Just wanted to show these to you guys. So I've got the Pixel 6 Pro. I'm gonna pick this tan leather, and I swear you can actually give these a sniff. They smell like leather. So that's pretty legit if I can get this on cam. And what's nice about these skins, they're actually slightly thicker than their traditional skins, so they are a bit easier to put on. And the great thing about leather, especially the tan color, with most leather products, after time they wear really well. And if you give it a slight little scratch, you can actually see I'm digging into the leather. I wouldn't recommend that you get that right off the bat, but you get that nice wear and tear. And over time, if you have this for say a couple months, I feel like this will only look better over time. Otherwise known as patina. So I'll put it on the Daft Punk visor to show you guys there. And that looks pretty fresh. And you can even mix and match if you want. And when I grab my 13 Pro Max, which is actually sitting at home, I will probably put one of these skins on it. So yeah, definitely cool. I think this is the first time that Dbrand has ever done anything in the leather space. So if you want to get your patina game on, if you want to get your rugged leather look on, definitely worth checking out. Next off, which I think honestly makes the best gift for any, I guess, techie or geek in their life, having some pieces of art. But check these out from Grid Studio. I know that they've been floating around the internet forever. They essentially take old pieces of tech, break them down, and show the different components and create a piece of artwork. When you take it out, I will actually take off this protective plastic. You almost get an unboxing. You can see here all of the different iPhone 5 components. Of course, you've got the battery, you've got the A6 chip, and yeah, just having these pieces of, I guess, artwork up on your wall, I think they make a great addition for a setup. So for example, they've got the iPhone 5, they've got the iPhone 6, and I actually kept one in the unboxing package that when you get it as a gift, it comes, you know, nicely wrapped. They've got the little wax seal. So if you were to quickly take that off, this one is of the classic iPhone 4S. I'm not gonna peel this entire thing off, but you can see underneath it's still pristine condition. And they also have some console related ones. Let me grab this one. This one is of the OG Game Boy Color. So for any of you fans that are old enough, you know, like myself, this was the first handheld console that I ever got with the OG Pokemon. So Pokemon Blue is my choice. I actually had the Game Boy in the purple colorway that was a bit see-through, but I know all my friends had this classic purple one. Such nostalgia. I'm gonna actually take this plastic off in a nicer way, but as a gift, if you know, I got something like this, Nick, I think you agree. How dope is this?
Quite literally the coolest thing I've seen all year.
Let's get into some audio products. So the two that I would recommend, of course, the Google Nest Audio needs no intro. I love the fact that Google has kept this underneath that $100 mark. I think it floats around $99. And by far the best voice assistant is, of course, Google. Siri, I'm sorry, you just don't come close. The sound output out of the Nest Audios is pretty good. You can see the overall size, so it has a decent amount of bass, and you can always pair these with multiple Nest Audios throughout your house to create your own little smart home. If you really want to stay to the dark side and are Team Apple, you can of course grab the HomePod Mini. I love the fact that they came out with all these new cool colorways. Obviously, I had to grab mine in orange. I wouldn't say the HomePods are as versatile. Like I said, Siri, I think still needs some work, but if you are heavily invested into that iOS/OS ecosystem from Apple and want something funky like this orange one, I'll let you guys decide which little home speaker you'd prefer. Both 99 bucks, pick your poison, but you can see from the sizing, the sound output you'll get from the Google Nest Audio is much louder. On to a pair of earbuds in and around that $100 mark. So I'm showing off the Pixel Buds Series A. These are Google's budget-friendly earbuds. They do lack in some of the key features like active noise canceling, but if you're willing to look past that, if you want a simple pair that works with your new Pixel 6, Pixel 6 Pro, these are kind of the ones to get. They pair seamlessly, and once again, you have all the benefits of Google Assistant being the best smart assistant. So yeah, under that $100 mark, I guess 99 bucks, you can't go wrong with the Series A. Next off, into some bag accessories. I'm all about traveling, as we are kind of doing that again near the end of the year. So this first one is the pack from OnePlus. This specific one is called the Urban Traveler, and for a company more famous for making smartphones or even say earbuds, they make some pretty decent accessories. This is one of my favorite packs just because it's super minimal. It is actually water resistant. You can see this rubber around the bottom. Super clean with pretty much no branding other than the small little OnePlus logo, and you've got some nice padding on the back. Inside is where they kind of take that whole tech approach. You've got a ton of different compartment slots. They've got individual slots for your laptop, for your smartphones, and for the rest of your accessories. And they even have this special compartment inside to protect something from the elements. So say you want to put an umbrella, say a water bottle on a hot day, it will kind of wick away that condensation. So for around that $80-ish mark, I think it's a great little pack. The next one in the kind of bag accessory game is the Slim Pouch from AirSF, which I've kind of checked out for the last 4 to 5 years on the channel. This one helps keep all of my accessories in one place, so it's just kind of like the name implies, a slim pouch. Keeps my cables, keeps all of my chargers from rolling around in my bag. It's made out of ballistic nylon, and what I love about all AirSF stuff, pretty much zero branding. It just has the small little name on the outsides. The zippers are great. I've never had one fail on me. And yeah, if you are kind of a neat freak / like to keep things organized, I think this is a great little addition. Moving on to desk accessories, and if there's one product that features maybe in like 60-70% of my videos, it has to be the Logitech MX Master 3. I swear by this mouse so much. If Logitech ever sees this and wants to sponsor me for being a MX Master spokesperson, please do so, because yeah, if there's one accessory that you need to upgrade, it's your mouse. If you spend 7-ish, 8 hours behind a computer, don't get carpal tunnel, get something that your hand feels comfortable on, and the only way I'll upgrade this is when the MX Master 4 comes out. On to my keyboard recommendation. This is the Keychron K2. I'm really partial to Keychron because they have these nice little orange escape keys, which I'm always a fan of. But if you want a good mechanical keyboard, they're around that $75 to $90 range depending on which K series that you get. You can kind of choose the mechanical switches. Of course, this one has blue switches if you enjoy that tactile kind of feedback. They also have red, brown switches. So yeah, depending on which type of switch you like for your keyboard, you can definitely customize and choose the one that suits your needs. Moving on over to computer accessories, and I know that we've got a bunch of different laptops that came out this year. My recommendation is to always go for the lowest end storage option. It's kind of ridiculous what, say, Apple charges for going up to an extra terabyte, 2, 3, 4 terabytes. Just get an external hard drive that costs 50 to 100 bucks. Both of these have been great. This one is from SanDisk, 1 terabyte option. It's a bit more rugged with the rubber exterior, and you can kind of attach that to a key loop, or these Samsung ones that I kind of swear by. Nick, I know that you have one for some of your footage. This one, I believe, is 500 gigs. You can go all the way up to 2 terabytes. If you get either option, I know all of us are creating so much content. We're shooting in 4K. We are taking thousands of photos. Just getting extra little hard drives to back up all your storage or back up all your files is never a bad thing. And to kind of finish off, we'll hit on some gaming. So this is around the price point to get custom controllers. So I know that Xbox just designed their, or I guess came out with their new design lab, sorry. This actual controller here was from their previous version, so it's for the older series Xbox, but you can actually see what that might look like, as my new controller is currently en route. So I actually have my gamer tag here. I've customized all of my buttons with orange. My trigger buttons are in the orange chrome, and of course, to keep the orange theme going, we've got that going throughout. I think customized controllers are such a cool gift option. They're a bit more unique. If Nintendo Switch is your poison, you can also pick up a pair of Joy-Con controllers. I know that the limited edition ones, are they limited edition? Actually, I guess they're probably special edition. They came out with The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, I believe. You can grab those for around 80 bucks, and once again, that little customization option, especially if you're a Zelda fan, or you can even just get a custom PlayStation 5 controller. I'll leave my favorite customization option. That's from Hex Controller. You can kind of see once again how I've decked mine out in orange. I know that this costs slightly more because you've got some of the custom buttons on the back, but I believe you can still get these under $100-ish, so you'll just have to kind of mix and match. And to kind of round off gaming in general, getting your favorite video game, that is sadly in that $50 to $100 range. So my favorites for the year, I'll kind of sound off. For Xbox, I would say Mass Effect, the Legendary Edition, so I love playing through Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 again. All of those are remastered in 4K. Of course, we've got Halo Infinite, which is dropping December 8th. You can expect me to download that, especially if you've got Game Pass, which reminds me, we've got a little Game Pass / Xbox Live code. First one to snag it gets it. Let me know if you got it. PlayStation 5, I would probably say the Spider-Man game at launch was one of my faves, but in all honesty, playing PlayStation, just going back to the retro game and playing Ape Escape for some reason, that was always the most fun game I played growing up. Nick, stop shaking your head. And over on the Switch, I've just been playing the new Shining Pearl that's remastered. Nice to relive some memories, but still the game that I'm looking forward to most is the next Breath of the Wild game. Honestly, game of the year, I think, when that drops. But yeah, that is kind of all the tech in our $50 to $100 range. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of the gift guide series. Remember, if you want to win, details are down below. Happy holidays. Thanks for putting up with me for another gift guide episode. Make sure you check out all the other ones littered across the channel. That's it. That's all. That's a weird outro. Peace.